Hello, Aries. It's Haley with Tarot from Beyond, here to provide you with your mid-month reading. Okay? How are my leaders doing? How are y'all doing? Yeah, I know. I know. It's not cool when the rug is pulled up under your legs because somebody really went to extreme lengths to lie to give you a false impression. And you were not able to make an informed decision about your own life because somebody was more concerned about their life and the fulfillment in their life, and they didn't give a damn about how their actions not only affected your life, but for many of you, how it affected your children's lives as well. Yep, I know. I feel it. I know. So let's see what Spirit has in store for those of you who have been doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is talking to your spirit guides and angels and keeping up with the divine and your spiritual downloads throughout this whole time. Oh, for those of you who have been doing that, I'm telling you right now, this reading is going to hit you like a ton of bricks in a very blessed way. So, I likely will go through this whole 78 card deck just to tell you what your story is, okay? Because I could do that like that. I'm in the Akasha, but one thing that let's just do that, okay? I'll go through the whole 78 cards, okay? And just tell the story, all right? For you, Aries, period, all right? The Lovers, okay? Aries, a lot of people don't realize, okay? We are very much lovers, very much lovers. We start the zodiac off. We set it off. We are spring. You can no growth can come without love. Water is love. No plant will grow without it. We are the sun. No plant will grow without it. We are the soil. No plant will grow without it. We are all those little things that come with spring. That's why we were born in the spring. It says everything about our entire makeup. The Lovers card talks about twin flame love. I mean that deep ass love, okay? That transparent love. If you look at this card right here, they're both naked because they're both being transparent to each other. There are no lies there. No lies whatsoever. My finger is dirty because some glue got stuck on it when I was helping my son with his project from school. It won't come off, but anyway. The Lovers. Looks to me like some of you are going to be meeting your real, true twin flames, okay? Not the individual who you just ended a relationship with, who sat and lied to you through their teeth for their own personal gain, okay? So, the Lovers. However, a lot of you, I feel like, are saying to yourself, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting all these offers of love, but you know what? If it's not this love right here, if it's not that real love right here, all these other Mickey Fickies who keep coming in my face trying to get at me. You know what I mean? I see you for who you are, especially coming out of the situation I just came out of. And if you don't fulfill all of what I'm looking for, you could just go ahead and continue to accumulate. All those cups can accumulate until I get to the Ten of Cups, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And the Ten of Cups represents family. Family, that dream. So a lot of you are kind of going through your emotions right now and saying, oh, God, who is this trying to come through? Who is this knocking on my door? Who is this calling me? Who is this trying to DM me? Who is this doing that? And you're just kind of like shoving it by, like, nope, you ain't it, 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 because I'm waiting for Mr. Right and I'm waiting for Mrs. Right. I'm waiting for that person from above. From above. I'm waiting for that person that God is sending me from above down to me. I know that person's coming. That's why that's the first card that popped up. Aries, you know that person's coming. And given that this reading, I specifically asked Spirit for the time frame of the 8th through the 15th. I'm telling you, I don't give a damn where you go, how you go. You ain't even got to even be looking for this person. Just keep living your life how you normally live it. Spirit knows your schedule. The Spirit is going to make sure this person comes right in your face. You're going to know exactly who the hell they are when they pop up. Now, this card could mean sexual energy. It really could. This is also the Scorpio card. Okay? Now, whatever that means to some of you, take it how you want to. It could also just, signify this Venus retrograde in Scorpio. But this also means that there's somebody who still wants to be chained to you. Okay? Even though you're over that shit. Okay? Because you know that you ain't with no devilish energy. Okay? You don't want no devilish angels, right? You know that. Because you've been reborn. You have turned into a completely different person based on the last experience that you had. You are determined and you are very hell-bent on making sure this bullshit that you just experienced will never happen again. And that's exactly what Spirit wanted you to come to the conclusion of, that you don't deserve to be in situations like that. And once you went ahead and went with the flow and realized, yeah, you're right, Spirit, I don't deserve this. Spirit was like, okay, congratulations, reborn. You're reborn now. You already went through those labor pains of giving birth to a new you. Through prayer, through trust, through being transparent with Spirit, letting Spirit know what it is that you want in your life, letting Spirit know what it is, how you're feeling. You've cried to Spirit. You've talked to Spirit. You've leaned on your ascended masters, your spirit guides and angels. Those are those little white stars around that big star right there. And then guess what happens? You become a star, baby, I promise. You're looking like a star to this twin flame. I'm telling you, when this twin flame comes to you, I'm telling you, they're going to see stars all over you. And you know what got you here? You got tired of being mistreated. You really did. You got tired of being used and abused by somebody who just did not appreciate you and thought that you were just kind of like one of their items in their bags. When they could have put all them other items to the damn side, because those items are going to bite them in the ass. Whereas you are one of the most loyal freaking Mickey Fickies in the damn zodiac. Okay? See, leaders have to come with loyalty and virtue. It's just a part of your makeup, and anytime you do anything outside of that, it makes you feel like shit, and you know it. Mind you, my readings are from my virtuous zodiacs. What did this prompt? It prompted a new beginning. A new exciting beginning. Because you realize I am tired of this old lover's relationship that I was in. I've been tired of it. I might have stayed in this relationship for several reasons. Whatever the reasons are, I'm now realizing there's no reason necessary for me to be in this relationship. There's no reason at all for me to be in this relationship, period. There's no reason. Look at what me being in this relationship with this person has produced. What did it produce? It may have produced children, okay? It produced children. Yes. How hard is it to produce children, people? It's what you do with those children once they get here that really shows your virtue. Once you realize that, Spirit went ahead and said, here you go. I'll go ahead and give you the currency that you need to take care of those children. Because you exited out of a situation that you don't belong in. Thank you. Spirit's like, thank you. aces back to back. This is a messenger of information. Let's see what this means. So it looks like somebody's going to come rushing in with some fire sign energy, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that they're a fire sign. It means that they're going to be displaying fire sign-like energy, okay? This person may have some fire in their chart as well. This is a suitor that's going to be trying to come in, rushing in, giving you news of information with regards to how they feel about you, with regards to the fact that they see you as a star. Somebody ain't really gonna like that. I wonder who that somebody is. Doesn't matter, does it? Because they're looking off into, look, the card is here. They're facing this way. Do you see any cards over here, guys? They're looking out into nowhere, okay? They're looking out into nowhere. They creating their own fantasies, they in their own little world, put it like that, okay? And because they're stuck in their own little world, they're out looking out into the void, while here you are, you know, here you are. The Queen of Pentacles, this goes for males or females. I'm telling you, this Queen of Pentacles is the boss freaking ass lady. She's the boss lady because that pentacle, she takes care of that pentacle. Look at how she's looking at that pentacle. She's looking at it with endearment. All the chakra colors are in this card. Every single one of them. Her headpiece that comes all the way down to her feet represents the heart chakra. The color she's wearing is red, which represents the base chakra, which relates to the words, I have this pentacle. And the white that's underneath that represents her purity. She is truly grateful for what she has, and she takes care of what she has. And she ain't gonna let nobody take that pinnacle out of her hand. I guarantee you that. Who's this? Oh. Looks like the devil might be replaced with the King of Cups. Just like that. And somebody's going to get the Tower. And I don't think it's going to be you, Aries. I really don't. And when this Tower falls over, everything that was inside of it is exposed. You're going to come out victorious because you were not the one in the relationship with all the lies, all the going around the corner, making phone calls, all the going out of town, fucking around. And oh, you might have left something out of, something behind out of town that's going to grow within about 9 months. Who knows? In addition to the other one. And the other one, and the other one, and the other one. That are all going to come biting you in your ass. Aries, I am now speaking a different language, of which I know you understand. You're coming out victorious because you decided to get away from that volcano behind you. It was a long path, but you were slowly walking back away from that destructive ass lifestyle, away from that destructive ass, person. You see that volcano right there? You see that? And do you see the path? You took the path less traveled and you went straight to water. Water represents nourishment. No crops can grow without water. What did I tell you guys in the very beginning of this reading? I told you guys you are spring. Don't you see spring? Don't you see all that? This is you, baby. That's you. You have changed. You have changed. You have changed in so many ways. Your angels have been working with you. You've been working with your angels. You've been working with your ascended masters. You have been working with the divine. You have been doing everything that you're supposed to do to get you to a better place. And that's exactly where you're going. But you're just taking a little break right now. Just took a little break on your journey away from destruction. So you followed the path. the path that the divine made for you. And now you're here. Now you're here. You know what I'm saying? Taking a drink from this water. And as you're taking a drink from this water, you might just look up and say, oh, hi, you're taking a drink too? Oh, okay. What's your name? Oh, you want me to take, you want to put your number in my phone? Oh, okay. No problem. We can talk later. I'm really busy right now, but it's cool. You know, we could talk. We could be friends. And who knows where that goes, if that's the right person for you. Yeah, because you're moving away from people who like to play dirty. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't do a damn thing for you. You don't want that. You're too nurturing to be around people like that, okay? And you ain't with no false contracts. You're not with these little soulmate connections. You know, soulmate connections can only provide you with so much. You understand what I'm saying? And we Aries, truth be told, if you're really working at your full capacity, Aries, mind, body, and soul, nobody could ever give you as much love as you give them. Let's just accept that right now, okay? Nobody really can ever really top your love. They really can't. Aries are very loving people. That's why we're very warlike, because if somebody betrays us, it's like, boom, done, dada, I'm sorry. There will be no second chances. See that number 2? No. There won't be. And it's not a matter of forgiveness, bitterness, or any of that bullshit. It's a matter of, I know that I'm not some bullshit, and you treated me like I was some bullshit, and as a result, I guess if that's how you feel, then God bless you in all your endeavors. I'm not with no false, spiritual contracts, but I do see a King of Cups in the midst. The person who's going to get the Tower is the person who's been lying. Okay? Look, the Tower and this card, they came right on top of each other like that. Do you not see towers in this card? 2 of them, don't you? 2 towers. And then the Tower. This card represents lies. Whoever was doing the lying is really got some Tower moments popping off, and it looks like it's going to be double timed. That person's now confused. Wait a minute. I thought I was victorious in this whole situation. Everything was going so well. And then all of a sudden, all my secrets fell out. Wait a minute. What's happening here? I'm going to try to manifest what I can I'm going to try to manifest this person back. I'm going to try to manifest him. I'm angry. I'm going to try to manifest him back. I lied to him. I broke their heart. This nurturing, but when you break a nurturing person's heart, baby, you think the universe don't see that? The universe sees it and says, I think the scales need to be balanced based on your behavior. You were smart enough to move on and took all the lessons that you learned with you. Look at that person. There's somebody in the boat with a little person with them. And your spirit guide is moving you right along the calmer waters. And as you move along to those calmer waters, you're contemplating, you're thinking, you're crying, you're going through whatever you're going through because somebody really had the audacity to hurt you at the level at which they did. Now, we're talking about some serious betrayal. A lot of people are going through that. And as you're in that boat rowing along to better, safer, calmer waters for you and for your loved ones, you're now looking at the world and you got your hand on a wand. Wand represents action. You are now taking action toward what it is that you want to do in this world. You have decided to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And heartache will do that, baby. Heartache will definitely do that. This is also marriage material. So now we've got, look, in the same column, you got the King of Cups. You got the King of Pentacles. I mean, I'm telling you, you're going to have the pick of the litter, baby. And the sun represents the highest form of happiness. They will be illuminated. You will be illuminated. And I'm telling you, and it's going to be like when you meet this person, it's going to be like a whole sea of people. And there will only be two lights shining, and both that will lead you both to each other, because you'll both be like, wait a minute, I see that light. That light sees me. Wait a minute. I'm going to go in their direction. They're going to come in mine. We're being illuminated toward each other. The sun represents the highest form of happiness. You see that baby right there too? For some of you, you guys are going to have a new child with this person. And you got through all of this. Why, Aries? Because you were strong enough to. You were strong enough to tame your wants. You wanted to tear some shit up behind this whole entire situation. But you tamed your emotions. You tamed the lion in you. You really did. You tamed your pride. You tamed all that. You tamed it. You calmed yourself down. You said, it's all good. If I really think about it, who lost? It certainly was not me. I gave the best that I could, like Anita Baker. And if you can't receive it, that looks to me like that's your problem and not mine. I am the Queen of Cups. I am the Queen. I am love. I am love in every form. And I will not put up with thieves. I don't deserve heartache. And I'm also the Empress. I know how to manifest what it is that I want via the words that I say, via the thoughts that I think, via my actions. I know how to manifest what it is that I want. And I am responsible for what I give birth to as well. The Empress. I'm telling you, when you meet whomever it is that's coming your way between the 8th and the 15th, Aries, you're already a queen. They're already a king. And your union together will bump them up to the Emperor and bump you up to the Empress. You're both going to be very assistive toward each other. You understand what I'm saying? Very assistive toward each other. And that matter. And all the burdens that you were once carrying, you guys will, one by one, be taking burdens off of each other's shoulders. Because the love between the two of you will create a very light environment. You guys are going to feel like 1,000 pounds has been lifted off of your shoulders with your love together. But somebody's not going to like that. Somebody's not going to like that, Aries. But guess what? Pay them no mind, because your angels already got their ass covered. This is somebody from your past. Somebody who betrayed you, sabotaged you, tried to sabotage everything about you, still trying to sabotage everything about you. And it came under the same column of the thief, right? The thief and the betrayer. Once again, like, here we go. I didn't want to say this before, but likely a lot of you are dealing with earth signs, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay? You've already done your introspection. That's what got you to where you are now. The introspection's all theirs now. Behind their third-party situations. Behind their short harvest. Not only the short harvest they feel now, but behind the short harvest that they tried to give you. When you could have been having the 10 of Pentacles all this whole time had this person had some act right. This is exactly what could be now had that person had some sense, but they didn't want to have any. You can't make a person have some sense if they don't want to have any. You cannot fill a cup that is already full. This person was selfish, liked to go away from the town and do their thing. They like to get around. Came right on top of the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords represents the thief card. And right in the same column with sabotage and betrayal. Okay? And what you've been doing is you've been sacrificing right now. You've been sacrificing a lot. You've been sacrificing your own pride, because Aries, we really don't like to cry. We really don't like to really break down. We really don't like to cry, and we really don't like to just get, but this time there was something in you that was like, you know what? I need to cry. I need to cry this out because I know for sure I'm not going back. And in order for me to not go back, I have to be very real with myself, and I got to be very real with my feelings. Well, if that's what it's going to take, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm ending this karmic cycle forever. I will no longer enter into relationships that do not serve me, because I'm here to actually give you love. You're the one who doesn't know how to receive it. If you don't know how to receive it, then what the hell do you want me to do? I'll take it back then. If someone tries to give you a gift and you don't receive and you don't take it, whose gift is it? It's theirs. So if somebody tries to come with you and give you a bag of dog shit and you choose not to take it, it's their gift. If you try to give somebody love and they won't receive it, guess whose gift it is? It's yours. You get to keep your love. And you still have it. So therefore, you sacrificed your the fact that you wanted to, act this way or that way about the relationship. But you know what you said? You said, you know what? It's all good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chill back. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to actively sit back and wait for my eureka moment. My eureka moment until I find all that I'm looking for. I am love. So therefore, I'm going to attract real love. That's exactly what you're doing throughout the month, the mid-month of November. And it's going to lead to marriage. It's going to lead to marriage. It's going to lead to that long-standing marriage. And don't forget, look at how these look. 11, 11. There's only one time in history where you're going to get that date, 11, 11, 11, and it's coming up in 3 days. You're like, later for the conflict, man. I'm not with the conflict, man. I'm ready for some peace, all right? I don't want any sadness. I'm not crying over any spilled milk. I'm turning around and looking at those other 2 cups behind me. You can stay in that position if you want to, but I'm not. I know what to put hard work into now, and it certainly isn't into somebody who does not reciprocate it. I'm letting that type of thought process die, okay? And now I'm getting in my car and I'm on my way to what does serve me. And that came in the same column of the marriage card, okay? That's where you're headed. That's where you're headed. You're headed to the Ace of Cups. And that also came on top of the 10 of Cups. And the person who sat and played all their games has got to start from ground zero, unfortunately, because the Page of Cups is just a messenger of love. How can you be love and be the epitome of love as though you guys are who this message is resonating with? And why would you put a Page of Cups next to you and you are like the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups and then call them your significant other? Again, you want to have children. You don't want to be with a child. I'm telling you, this person is likely graduated to a teenager, right? That's what the Knight of Cups is, because, this situation, even for the other person who did wrong, they graduated a little bit too, but from whatever level they were on before. You understand what I'm saying? So they went from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. Well, cool. Great. I don't put teenagers next to me and call them my spouse either. Would you? No, you guys are grown, right? So grown-ups don't particularly prefer teenagers as their significant others, okay? And they're going to try to come with pure intentions and give you this love offer and this and that. And you're going to see straight through that bullshit and be like, yeah, no. And that person's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe my actions actually caught up to me. I don't know why. I don't know why you don't believe that. Probably because you've been getting away with murder and working on getting away with murder for so long. And it worked for you for so long, but now it's not working for you anymore. This is the Apprentice card, working on something. Working on something. This person always used to work on trying to run game on somebody. But judgment time is here. This means that something has to end in order for something to begin. And that means for you and the other party. What had to end for you was you discrediting yourself by allowing yourself to be in a relationship that no longer served you. And recognizing that you are worth a lot more. That's what ended. You selling yourself short so that something could begin. A new love that deserves you. And on their end, guess what? It doesn't even freaking matter anymore, does it? Between the 8th and the 15th, which is today, the 8th, and the 15th, I'm telling you right now, you have changed your entire philosophy on love based on this experience. And then when this person comes back, given that you have history, it's going to be like there's a decision that you're going to have to make. Am I going to let this person have another go because we have 5 kids together? Or am I going to go ahead and move on into the future? Well, that's your choice. But I'm going to tell you right now, this person is a juggler. And if you don't want to be juggled, I don't recommend that you put yourself in that position. Now, we didn't have enough time to go through all 78 cards. However, I think you guys got the gist, baby. I'm going to name this one, The Choice is Yours, because they will be coming back likely, Aries. I told you. And for those of my subbies, I told you, Aries has a very addictive personality. If you don't notice, your animals follow you around. Your kids do not want to leave your side. You have noticed in your life that there are people that just are so attached to you like glue, to the point where trying to find time to yourself is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You know that you have an addictive, charismatic energy about you. That is how you were designed, okay? And with that being said, my loves, look forward to some new love, because that's exactly what's going to happen between the 8th and the 15th. All right? Make sure you use your discretion. Namaste, my loves.